What's up, everybody? It's your boy 215 Pretty Boy coming at y'all with a little quick video, and I'm going to pretty much, sum up what I feel about the whole draft recap. And no, I'm not going to go name for name about, who got picked up in this round, because at the end, they ain't got time for that shit. But anyway, my first elect thought on the draft, I would say, honestly, I would give that draft that good A-. Of course, they would say, people would be like, oh, A-, why not A+? Because me personally, I really would like the Eagles could have considered working on the motherfucking defense this year. Now, it was a little statement that Phillies fan for life, which is a good shout out to him, check his channel out. Like, he made a statement where it's though we don't need a Seahawks or whatever such and so defense to win a Super Bowl. But to be clear, I'm going to clear that up, because at the end of the day, I feel as though in this day and age, in the way the generation that's coming into the NFL, you need a stronghold defense to win a game. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how many points you putting on the fucking board. It's about, is your defense is going to be able to stop these motherfuckers from scoring. So at the end of the day, we do need that type. I ain't saying we necessarily got to have this kind of defense or this kind of person's defense, but we need a solid defense that can stop motherfuckers from running, passing, and catching touchdowns. That's what the kind of defense we need. So that's where I say where the A- come from at, far as the whole situation. But I like the little touches they did far as the defense. We made a couple moves. We got a good safety. We got a good defensive end. Well, I think we got 2 defensive ends, but I think we did pretty good with the defensive end part, because at the end of the day, we needed size. We needed size on the line of scrimmage, and from what I look at it, I look at these guys' speed off the edge, like especially Marcus Smith. This dude runs a fucking, 4.6 or whatever the case may be, and the other guy, and the other guy from Oregon, he runs a 4.8. So at the end of the day, they pretty got some solid ass, speed off the edge. Along, they'll be joining, with the linebackers kind of brawling them to be able to back them up. So I really think the defense looks pretty goddamn good when you're talking about lining up motherfuckers and being able to beat the rush. Then the offense we went to add on, which everybody was concerned was like, what we gonna do about the O-line, considering, Jackson not being a part of that O-line no more. I like to think that, we did pretty good with the receiver core, because, which we all know that this is a relative of a legend of Jerry Rice's, I believe it's his nephew or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, Jordan Matthews, he has size, he has some great speed, and he has good fucking hands, like basketball type of hands. So that would be tremendously great to the fucking O-line, Whereas though, when you talk about lining up, man, who's going to line up with who, and then you got Huff, who's also another good Oregon native. Like, he's also like one of them guys, that fits what he already knows Chip Kelly's system, and he's very familiar with it. And he's about the same height as Deshaun was, 5'11", and he runs pretty much a fucking 4.2, 4.3. So yeah, that's going to be some good, interesting shit to see in the oncoming season. But all in all, I think we did a real awesome job. I think we did an awesome job in the draft, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to pick whoever. That's another thing y'all got to stop doing, man. Stop thinking that you're going to pick whoever the fuck you're going to want to pick in the draft. Because remember, man, we finished low in the fucking part of the season. So at the end of the day, it's not like we went 0-16 or some shit, where we could have just went snatched up for grabs of everything the fuck that we wanted. We finished low last year, so at the end of the day, we gotta be grateful for what the fuck we can get, and then we try to calculate off of what we have. So stop fucking complaining. I agree with Nitro Freak. Shout out to him too. Check his page out, everybody. But at the same time, I wish everybody just stop fucking drawing and tripping off of what the fuck, which, dude, they should have got this, or they should have got Bird, they should have got this. Listen, at the end of the day, man, is a fucking pick up first, or you just miss the fuck out. Move, you lose. All those fucking good sayings. Because at the end of the day, if it was a situation where we could have got everybody we wanted out the draft, we would have everybody out the draft. So at the end of the day, let's not fucking sit here and continue to complain and bitch and moan about who we should have got. Because at the end of the day, guess what? We don't fucking have them. So shut up and let's deal with the people we got. moving on down the line. What do I think? I looked at the schedule, of course. I mean, we got a pretty much tough fucking schedule. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, anything's possible. But we'll just have to see, you know what I mean? But I just think that, you know, like still, you know, I believe that the schedule is kind of a little tight. But at the end of the day, man, anything's possible, man. Everybody has the year where they have an up and down situation. Everybody, I mean, always put the foretake in like, oh my God, we're going to be facing Seattle, we're going to be facing San Fran. Who's to say, I mean, they fucking, who to say, I mean, they players ain't all equipped up like how they was last year, man. Everybody has a year where everybody ball the fuck out. So at the end of the day, we can't keep putting that into play that just because there was a bomb squad last year doesn't mean they're going to be a bomb squad this year. And then, like I said, with the kind of motivation and what kind of shit that Chip Kelly brings to the table, he's all about winning and progressing. So at the end of the day, we got to put our faith into not just Chip Kelly, but also put the faith into the, you know, the entire team. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, we got to make sure that everybody comes to work and ready to fucking ball out throughout every game, all the way until week 17. One thing I also like about the situation, I mean, they always put us in a situation where we always got to play our rivalries and shit like that in the beginning of the season. But I like how this look, you know, all our rivalries is in the end, you know, as far as the Giants and the Giants, Redskins, and, you know, Cowboys. I kind of like that. I think that's would be a little special, you know, because if you think about it, we get through all the tough teams that we quote unquote have to play, the tough teams, the big league teams. I pretty much will get to the point once we get past that, when we get to the bottom of it, when we get down to the rivalries, we'll be able to clean sweep them. You know what I mean? Just straight out flat, because at the end of the day, not only we got their number, but we also know their players and we also know what they're coming with. So at the end of the day, I just think that, you know what I mean, I really can't wait for August and September to get here already, because like I said, I'm not really saying, like, I'm not really like everybody else, you know, like Natural Free, EDP, 445, all y'all that pretty much venture out to hockey and basketball and all that shit. I'm strictly a football dude. But I'm just really dying to see what this fucking team got to bring and got to come with. But in the meantime, y'all ain't gonna spend too much time on this motherfucking shit. As y'all can see, I'm at work, even though I ain't doing shit. But at the same time, I'm just gonna, you know, shout out to all my good YouTube followers and everything like that, and the guys that, you know what I mean, I fucks with real heavy. Salute to all y'all, and let's just, you know, see what happens with the draft. See what happens. Let's see what we can calculate off this draft. Meantime, it's your motherfucking boy, 21motherfucking5, Pretty D boy. About to check the fuck up out of here on y'all niggas. So, later.